Cliffnotes family. Where you get your latest news, your crypto call outs, your basics, everything from A to Z in the crypto world. From me and Pat, again, we are not financial advisors, right? We are not financial advisors. We just give you our opinions from our experience and from the education that we get our information from.
Guys, Pat here today. We're gonna start off by going over the market cap and what that exactly is and how it works and how it determines prices and stuff like that. And we're also going to be going over what is called tokenomics. That's the first things I'm going to touch base on. After that, we will touch base on the three tokens that we talked about last week. And then when we are finished with that, we will go into three new tokens that are going to be a little bit trickier to pick up, but we are going to show you how to do that. You will not find these in the typical exchanges. These are ones we see potential for to make a decent amount of money. Hey guys, so I'm here on Coinmarketcap. That's what we're going to use today to go over explaining the market cap and, like I said, tokenomics. So to start off at the top of the screen, cryptos. So that's just letting you know on this website. So they're going to be different between CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. But they're going to be close to the same. They have different qualifications. That's why that number will be a little different on some of them. But on CoinMarketCap, we have over 10,000 assets or tokens or coins that you can potentially purchase or put money towards. They're going to be over 387 exchanges. That we only deal with a couple of them inside of the United States. The other ones are all foreign exchanges, so you don't even have to worry about those. And then here's where the big numbers come in. So we have our market cap. This market cap that you see up top on this website is the market cap for the entire system for all cryptos. Today we are sitting at 1.6 trillion. A couple weeks ago we were at 2 trillion, so we are down a little bit. But we are on an upward trend. Hopefully the next couple weeks start making some money back. So here's what we do. We got a market cap of 1.6 trillion. The volume, that's just letting you know how much money's moving throughout the 24-hour time period. Over here, dominant. So what they do is they take the number one, the number two token, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they basically show you their dominance. Bitcoin has 42% of this entire market cap. Ethereum has 18.5% of this entire market cap. So from there, what you're going to do is you're going to now come down to your actual tokens. As you can see on these tokens, the column market cap. This is how they're going to rank them basically. Mark, the more money they have into the overall pool, the higher ranked you are. So to figure out like prices and all, it's very simple. What you do is you look at your market cap and you look at your circulating supply. So if you go ahead and you take calculator and you take this market cap of $677 billion, divide that by the circulating supply at the moment of over 18,700,000, a little bit more. That's where they come up with this $36,000 range. So when you hear people talking about certain coins and all making it to certain amounts of money, like you might see a coin now that's worth less than a penny, and somebody say, "Oh, this is going to be worth $1,000." Just know, in order for that to happen, market cap, figure that amount. All you're going to have to do is multiply at that point. So if you wanted to see, basically, all right, like Cardano right now sitting at $1.75. You want to see what it's going to take for Cardano to get up to $17.50. All you're going to do is multiply this market cap by 10. So if this is doing a 10x, you're going to multiply the market cap by 10x. That'll let you know how high Cardano would have to be or what kind of ranking it would have to have in order to obtain that price. So that's actually a price we're looking for it to hopefully reach in the future. It should definitely go up $5, $6, $10. We're hoping on the next bull run, which hopefully is soon. But like I said, in order for if this would go to say $17, this would have to be at $550 billion. And as you can see, Ethereum right now isn't even at $300 billion. So this Cardano at that point would have to be worth more than more market cap than Ethereum, and it would still be just under Bitcoin. So that's just an idea of when people say like Dogecoin, you know, it could be worth $1,000. Well, like I said, you're just gonna have to multiply it and see how realistic it is. Sometimes when people say these numbers, they're not realistic. It's simple math. That's where this market cap comes into play. That's why it's so important. The overall market cap at 1.6 trillion is actually where we're hoping to see it go upwards of 50 to 100 trillion when this is all said and done. We're talking about a global impact with this. So there should be a lot more money getting dumped into this worldwide as this thing grows. So we're still in the young stages. That's why we're going to be going over these tokens and hopefully giving you some pointers on investing and just letting you know some of the things we're putting our money towards. And so far, we have both done pretty good so far. This year's been pretty nice. Right now, it's a little slow, but this is actually the perfect time to start acquiring more and more tokens and more assets. So the other thing I was talking about was tokenomics. So tokenomics, all that is basically the supply, circulating supply. So what you can do is you can click on whatever token you're looking at or whatever asset, and up here in the corner on this right side. So Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million. There'll never be more than 21 million Bitcoin. Okay. Right now, you have 18,723,000 out right now. The rest are still being mined and that kind of thing. But this is just letting you know how many tokens there are. So like the reason I'm showing you this, sometimes you'll see tokens where they're circulating supply, they're only halfway there. Some of them are completely, the entire pool's out available for purchase. And this is important because you need to when you're studying these tokens and you're trying to do some research on it, you can find out how they the rest of these tokens, for example, like with Bitcoin, there's still another almost just under 3 million tokens still available to be mined. Well, if you actually go into like the Bitcoin white pages over here, or if you go into their website, you can read into this and it'll explain to you how Bitcoins are actually made and how they're mined and the whole process. And they have an exact date when that final one is pretty much going to be completed. And they do this with every kind of token. So, like I said, Bitcoin's at 21 million, but then you can click on something like another one. I'm sure you heard about in the news is Dogecoin. Dogecoin has a lot more. So Dogecoin is in the billions. Okay, so there's 129 total supply. See, they don't even give you a max supply, which means they can create more. Usually that's what it means when there's not a max supply listed, because if they there's ways that they can always create more, and there's tokens that you need to watch out for with that. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that can work against you. But that's basically what tokenomics is. It's just letting you know the max supply, the total supply, the circulating supply, and how the rest of the supply that is not out will come out, and also how the original amount of the supply was distributed. It'll let you know how much the team received, how much was put out for like airdrops in the beginning, how much the exchanges got. So all that can be found, like I said, right in either the white pages or you can go into the website usually and dig in and find out about that.
3 hot coins that we talked about from our previous stream. If you don't know, definitely go check that video out on our YouTube, Crypto Cliffnotes. Last week we were just talking about analysis, a little bit of last week. What happened when that big retracement came all the way back down to about 27 cents. When we were talking about it, it was around 44, 43 cent range. And I was talking about, it's a pretty good time to invest it at that time. And then I did say if it were to retrace down a little bit, we were looking around the 34, 32 cent range, and it actually came straight down to our 34 cent range and is, averaging around 42, 43 cents currently. Our number 2 coin was Theta, right? Theta, great coin with the game streaming and everything like that. But as we saw, we saw it make that big retracement down to about $3.80. The last time we were looking at it, it was around $6.73. I did say I really didn't see it going anywhere further than I think it was around $5.50 range. Actually came down to about 5.90, $5.90. It's around $7.65 right now. So, you're not too late. It's still right around, it's only about $1 off from where we told you guys to invest in. But this is another great coin that you guys can get into right now. And our number one coin was Cardano. You already know that we love this project. Of course, like I said in the previous stream, we saw it come down to about $1. That would have been a really good investment to get in. I mean, we were catching it, Pat was catching it around 10 cents. I was catching around like 30, 40 cents, right around there. But we did say at the last time that we were looking at prices around $1.56 range. And I was saying if it was to come down, we were looking for maybe like around $1.20, $1.22. It didn't come exactly to that. It actually came down to about $1.33, $1.34 range. And like I said, the last price that we were looking at it was $1.56. It's already up to $1.74. So guys, if you were to potentially get into this, this would be a great time to actually start stacking these coins right now. Next, what we're gonna go into is three new coins, three new projects that you guys can actually get into right now that we see really good potential with. Number three coin, one of the projects that we're looking into, like we said previously, it is called TrueBit, right? The ticker for it is TRU. Just make sure it says TrueBit when you look into it because there is a bunch of trues. The number coin is 2,600 plus. So it's still in its beginning stages. And is actually, of course, on the Ethereum blockchain. As we know, the gas fees with Ethereum on the Ethereum blockchain can be very, very high, especially on that last bull run. Even on the big dip, it was a very, very high gas fee when purchasing any type of blockchain or any type of crypto on the Ethereum blockchain. It was very high. Now, where TrueBit comes into play, guys, where TrueBit comes into play, right now it's sitting at about 47 cents. This is something that you can actually get on one of the projects that we're actually going to show you guys today. But it is about, like I said, sitting around 47 cents. This is a coin that we're going to be slowly stacking as we go along. Right now, the supply is at about 280 million circulating supply. So it is a very low circulating supply. I mean, if you look at all these coins around, just around that rank number coin, they're trillions, quadrillions, whatever is after quadrillion. So this is a very low coin. It's in its beginning stages. And just going to the website, it really excites me because first off, the creator of TrueBit is the co-creator or was the co-creator of Ethereum, right? And he knows the problems of Ethereum, so now he can use that in his benefit to now benefit TrueBit on the Ethereum blockchain to lower these gas costs, to lower the fees on the Ethereum blockchain. And what's really cool about it is that it's also going to simplify problems when building projects on the Ethereum blockchain, right? So all these problems that he saw with Ethereum, he's now going to take it in his benefit and now help Ethereum. And this could actually boost up the Ethereum blockchain, boost up the price of Ethereum. In long term, this is really, really good for the Ethereum mainnet. And Pat, what do you think about this project? TrueBit, what do you think?
Is definitely one that we've been, like I said, we've been stacking these. We actually were stacking these back. We were saying when I think they were 80 cents, we were telling you to buy them. After that, they even went up to I think $1.20, something like that. This is a newer coin though; it has not been around that long. Um, like Jen said, this was designed. This is actually one of the reasons that it gained a little bit of interest. Caught my eye was some of the tweets that started coming out. So this actually was tweeted by the actual one of the founders, the main guy, Vladimir of Ethereum. So he's backing this project. The CEO of Coinbase brought up this project in a tweet. Right now, you can't even get this thing on any of those kind of exchanges. So that's why I'm assuming these prices are so low. Because you don't typically see big projects with this kind of supply stay this low for this long. Um, That being said, the second that a Coinbase or something like that, one of the big Binance projects listed on a big exchange, you're going to see these numbers jump quick. So these are a lot trickier tokens we're going over today to obtain. But we're going to show you one-stop shop to get everything with this. But this is one, like I said, we're going to slow stack, but this is one that will pop as soon as it gets listed on the exchanges. So at 47 cents, so it's a great buy. We're purchasing it, and we're purchasing all these tokens we're showing you today.
So our number 2 project that we're looking into that we're going to be slowly stacking is called Polka Cover, right? The ticker is CVR, right? This is another project on the Polkadot blockchain. As we know, we love Polkadot ourselves. Polkadot is definitely something that we're slow stacking as well. So this is a project in the Polkadot blockchain. Right now it's sitting at about 29 cents. Like I said, this is something that we're going to be slow stacking. We were literally just talking. I think this is something that we can see reaching a Polkadot price or a Chainlink price sitting around maybe like $20-$30. But the circulating supply right now is only 28 million coins, guys. Right, only 28 million coins. The max supply is 138 million coins. So I mean, this is again another project aside of Truebit that is very, very small and it's in its beginning stages, and who knows where this can go. This is definitely something with really, really great potential. Now, going into the website, just to show you guys a little bit about what it is and what it's used for. It's actually used to insure individuals on their cryptos, right? So insurance, right? Right now there's a bunch of hackers out there. People are taking money from wallets and everything like that. So we must understand, right? We need to keep our assets safe, right? So what Polka Cover will do is it will insure people on their cryptocurrencies, guys. This is the very first DeFi insurance marketplace. And, basically what it's going to do is it's going to actually lower the fees of the middleman as well. Right. So, I mean, you look at any insurance company, there is always a middleman fee. Right. So, which means you got to pay more money on top of your insurance. So, what this will do is this will lower the middleman fees and actually benefit more money into the actual project itself.
This is going to bring us up to our third coin, which is Alchemist. So the call for that is going to be MIST, MIST. That's another one. I think there's more than one, so just be careful. Make sure you're getting Alchemist. So I have a little emblem that looks like this guy over here with A. So Alchemist is a program. It is very new, actually. This thing is about over a month old. Okay, even when it came out, it was at $200. Right now, it's down to 100. So already this thing at a discount. One thing that is really interesting with this token, so it is $100. The reason being is we went over in the very beginning of this. It's about that circulating supply. And like I said, Bitcoin was considered low, especially when you compared it to like Dogecoin and stuff like that. Like what Jonah was just saying, these things now, there are certain assets. There'll be billions, there'll be billions, trillions, and now there's even quadrillions. So when you see ones in the lower numbers, just know that, and you can get them cheap, like for $100. I consider this one a very good price at this right now. There's only 1 million of these ever that are going to come out. So just to put that in perspective with like what I was saying earlier with market cap and all. Not to say that this would ever be on the same market cap as a Bitcoin or something like that, but this would even come close. Like even within a 10x of it, where Bitcoin's 10 times as market cap dominant. You're talking this coin would be worth a lot of money. This thing already, Bitcoin, like I said, when it comes out, it's going to have 20 million. This is only going to have one. So Bitcoin's already going to be on like a 20x. This thing's going to have a 20x on any, so if Alchemist right now had the exact same market cap as Bitcoin, the price to obtain it, 20 times the price of Bitcoin. But like I said, I'm not expecting this to reach that kind of market cap. There's no need for that. It just needs to grow a little bit. This is another one that you can't get on the exchanges right now, and that's why I think people just aren't purchasing these three tokens that we showed you today. They're harder to get. So unless you've been in this game and know how to get these, like you can't get these on any of the regular exchanges. Like we've been saying, the gas fees, it's the fees in general are just high. So that's a deterrent for people to purchase tokens like these. So this one's another one that runs off of Ethereum blockchain. So what's cool with this is, if you've watched any of the other videos that we've put up, and we've talked about tokens, some of these tokens before, and other ones that are hard to get, and we use what was called Uniswap, which is basically like it's a swap exchange. So what you do is you link a wallet, which in one of our earlier videos, you can go back and see how to create a MetaMask video wallet. And MetaMask is what you are going to link anytime you use one of the swap sites. So what's very interesting with Alchemist, like I said, it's only been out a month, but it's already starting to actually produce working technology that we can put to use right away. So Alchemist started its own swap. It's going to be called MistX. So you can get that. Here's the website. It's app.mistx.io. So what this is, what's cool is, I was playing with this earlier. I might even purchase something while we're on here. But what's neat with this is, so like if you've tried Uniswap, if you haven't, just give you a quick little rundown on how it works. So like I said, Uniswap will look just like this. Since it's running off the Ethereum blockchain, everything is going to be done by Ethereum. So you're going to need Ethereum to do that. So like here I have, just let you know how much, because I already linked my wallet. So in the beginning, you can see my little like Fox app here. You're going to have to link the wallet to the swap site. So this one, like I said, we're on Mist, so I already have that pre-linked. It'll let you know your balances here. And then from here, what you can do is you go over to this little tab. You can scroll down and you can get any assets. So anything that is on Uniswap version 2, you can pick up on here. It works the exact same way. You have to sometimes import the addresses if the token's not showing. Majority of them now do show. So you would just have to click on it, and then from there you just hit swap. So what's neat with this is Uniswap. When you use Uniswap, or if you're on purchasing something from Binance and you're using PancakeSwap, the way that they kind of get you, since this is so new, is with these fees. Is like, for example, if I would hit max right now, it's letting me know on here that I can obtain 2.11 of Mist, right? Down here, it's showing me my fees ahead of time, $26. So right now, that's what I'm saying about these gas. Right now, that's what it would cost me to purchase this. I'm paying a $26 fee to make this happen. And it just jumped up to $31. So these fluctuate throughout the day, nonstop. It's always changing. I've noticed super early in the morning, late at night is usually some of the best times. But even during the day, you'll find some good time. Yes.
Hey, how can they see, when the best time maybe is to check the fees?
Up here on Coinmarketcap, you check these gas. Up here on this top right, it says keeper gas. What this is going to let you know is, let's see if I can get on this screen. So basically, these fees are going to fluctuate at all times. Like when the market just crashed, not crashed, but tanked like last Friday, these fees were all the way up to over 1,000. So what did we, or however you say GWEI is, when you're looking at an Ethereum, like the dollar bill goes to the penny, there are 2 decimals. When it comes to like these cryptos, a lot of these go back like 8 decimals. And basically what this GWEI is the smallest denomination of an Ethereum. So that's basically, now I'm not certain how that incorporates into the fees. But basically this will let you know as you check back and forth where your fees are sitting. Like right now, this is about what you're going to pay average right now. I've noticed this for like the past couple, 2-3 weeks. It's been about a $20-$30 fee on top of any of these swaps that you're using. Now, that won't be the same with the regular exchanges, but with the swaps, It is, because the swaps are getting paid, miners are getting paid, everybody's getting a little bit out of these. See, and it jumps nonstop. It's already up to $35. And it might drop down to 20. So you can watch that. I believe there's a way you can set a limit with that. But what's cool with this is, like I said, so before we were telling you guys to use Uniswap. Uniswap, what would happen, they never showed you this part. So what would happen is you would hit swap, and then it would tell you maybe the fees would be so high, you might not have enough Ethereum to purchase what you're trying to purchase. So then if you go and cancel that transaction, they would still charge you a fee. To process it to start it, they would charge you a fee. So no matter what you did, as soon as you would click any button on this, you were getting charged a fee. Now it might only be $1 or $2, but they were still charging. This new exchange is why we're going to start using this one we're obtaining. They don't charge you on anything. So like ahead of time, I already know if I'm gonna, this changes live as you see it. Keeps changing my what I can obtain. So second I hit swap, that's what I will end up getting. There will be no surprises. And if it doesn't happen instantaneously, say it takes a little while for this to process. On the other ones, like I said, if you cancel, they're going to charge you a fee for canceling. This one doesn't. So there's no fee to cancel. There's no hidden cost. It's everything. It's pricey, but it is all up front. But this is basically the way I look at it is it's like I'm paying a premium to get these tokens before they get on the exchanges and make the big moves. And they will jump big. One of like the coins we've been talking about that we love was Chainlink, and Chainlink is what, $30 right now. When we started acquiring Chainlinks, they were 25 cents, 50 cents, stuff like that. And that's kind of what we're trying to find for you guys with the tokens we're pulling out. These are super early. So the way like I said, it's kind of, you're paying a premium to get these before they hit the exchanges. You won't pay these kind of fees when they hit the exchanges, but I can pretty much guarantee you won't get any of these at this price. We're getting these super low. Like I said, this token, just to go back to where it was when it came out, it's already got a double. I don't know if he said it on the token before. That one has to like 7x to get back to where it just was. So I mean, these are ones that once they go mainstream, these things should really take off, and we should all be able to make a lot of money off of these. Like I said, while you get these, you do not want to purchase these like $50 at a time. Or normally, like with Bitcoin, we'll say spend, get $50 a week, get $100, whatever you can afford. You don't really want to do that with these. So if you spend $50 and your fee is $30, you're only going to obtain $20 worth of your asset. Don't want to do that. You want to wait until you can pretty much obtain your goal amount. So if you're planning on spending $50 a week, wait till you have that $200 for the month and then purchase it, because that fee doesn't change. This fee at $29, whether I purchase one of these or I purchase 1,000 of them, that fee does not change. It's a one-time fee. So you're better off purchasing as many assets as you can. That way you can divide that into your fee costs. It makes it a lot cheaper. But that's basically it for these 3 tokens. Like I said, these aren't the easiest ones to get, but this is why we're showing you Mist X. This is one, like I said, any new token that comes out that's going to be on Ethereum that will not hit exchanges, this is where you're going to be able to get it. So you definitely want to maybe favorite this site. Definitely want to go back and watch our video on setting up a MetaMask wallet. And then from there, like I said, all you do is link it, and everything will be run right through these swaps. And then as soon as it's done on the swaps, it's automatically sent right to your MetaMask wallet. So you have nothing to do. So like if I would hit swap, it'll instantly set everything. And all I have to do is just close out this screen, and I'm off of the swap site. So the swap never holds your assets, just like a broker for you. Assets always will go into your hard wallet, their MetaMask or whatever you're using. And MetaMask is the most common one. That's why we're setting you up with that.
That is it for this stream, for this episode on Crypto Cliff Notes. If you guys like this stream, if you guys like any of the videos that we have, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and follow our Instagram. Go join our exclusive Telegram chat where you're actually going to get up-to-date call-outs on trades, updated news, and everything like that. But if you guys have any questions, if you guys want us to talk about something, go ahead in the comments and drop exactly what you want us to talk about or any questions that you may have. So following up, later down the road with our streams, we will bring up whatever it is, any questions anybody has or anything that you guys want us to talk about. But other than that, that's another episode from Crypto Cliff Notes. Peace.